Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 538 or Season 3 Episode 121. Sorry, I didn't know the actual specific number. Didn't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, excited to get into this, excited to read as always. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just like setting up to record and everything, I clicked onto Webtoons, clicked onto the chapter super quick, so like I only saw the thumbnail for like just the briefest of seconds, just the flash up there, so I didn't really have enough time because I immediately clicked the chapter as soon as I brought up the website. I didn't really have time to process it. My brain didn't really process it, but it was somebody with dark hair, I think. Maybe it was Doom, I don't know, but it looked interesting. It looked kind of different, like the art style kind of looked weird. But then again, like I said, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because it was just the like half a second flash that like my brain could not process. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I may have been spoiled on something that happens eventually, maybe in a few chapters. I don't know. I guess this is the So for the longest time, when I was like remember a couple months ago when I was like a couple chapters behind or something? So at that point, I like unsubbed from all the Tower of God stuff I usually watch, and I was like, I really don't want to be spoiled, so let me push this away for now. But lately, I've just been watching a ton of Tower of God stuff. I've been watching the read-through from Kick the Can Productions. But again, we've gotten to Hell Train, so I've kind of hit a wall there. It's so easy to react to like the Season 1 and early Season 2 stuff because it's so good. And then you get into Hell Train, and it's still good, but it's different. Like, I don't know, I feel like watching reactions to that stuff isn't as exciting as the early stuff. But yeah, I've hit a wall there, but I've been watching the heck out of that. I've been watching so much Dr. Bonehead and Naya and everybody else. And I guess this is one of the drawbacks to that, is YouTube recommended a video that definitely had a spoiler in the thumbnail, and it was one of those things where people just post the chapter itself. So again, whenever I see something like that come across my timeline or whatever, I report it because, I mean, like, I'm not one of those super hard anti-piracy guys that's gonna sit and moralize to you over that. But I mean, fuck you for posting a whole chapter and trying to get views off of somebody else's work. You know what I mean? Just, oh, let me post the entire chapter that is a fast pass thing that people pay for. Yeah. Kinda sucks of you. So yeah, I may have been spoiled on something from the thumbnail of that. But either way, I don't know. It's just the sort of thing you have to deal with. But either way, we got warning. This episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. And whenever we get that warning, which happens a lot lately, I feel like there's always at least one just really crazy thing. I mean, we got the warning that time when the snake blew up, and it's like, that's not really that, like, graphic, you know what I mean? But with the exception of that, it usually means, oh wow, there's some craziness going down. But either way, we have the Shinsu blast coming out of the side of Raven that we saw last time. Oh yeah, and the sea dragon. The enraged rapid. I can't believe I remembered its name. It looks like something out of Subnautica. One of the 3 sea dragons among the 7 deadly creatures controlled directly by Trauma Ray. Enraged rapid. Hey. Yusracha, and Yusracha, again, I mentioned at the end of last chapter, actually, that I have no clue how Yusracha's anatomy works. Yusracha could be dead, just mosquito slapped, or Yusracha could be perfectly fine, absolutely unscathed, just shakes it off. I have no idea what hurts or doesn't hurt Yusracha. I have no clue how the body works. Honestly, no clue how anybody getting hurt works anymore. We've seen multiple people just take a shot straight through the body and shake it off. So either way, we got 52nd floor, Turning the Tide 3. Alright. Damn it, how did this fight go so badly? We have Nanatona running away. I did not expect to see more Nanatona. All we had to do was kill those FUG bastards. It was such a simple mission. If that guy explodes here, not even high rankers will be safe. What? Guy? Bomb? What? I need to catch that mouse and get out of here. So, Cage mentioned a super bomb, but this is interesting. Maybe the super bomb is a person. I need to catch that mouse and get out of here. And we see one of the Machete goons. There were 3 of them. There was the girl that released the Highbrider. There was a Sensio, and there was a 3rd one. And this person has observers. Or is this just going to be a Sensio again? No, it's somebody new. Okay. I'm excited. New Coon family member, let's go. Lord Asensio told me to come get you. Because of course we know he has his own faction or whatever. A Coon member, or a member of the Coon family who was sent to the nest, Coon Devo Ferez. Love his design. I love this. I did not expect to be getting another Coon family member here. I mean, I know we had the Machete goons, but I didn't know if we were going to get any confirmation on who they were until maybe the arc was over or something. Now I want to know if the girl was, I don't know if Kiseo was even like a person who climbed the tower. If she even also became a regular or not. Could it be Kiseo? Could it be Maria? Because we know Maria was working with Machete. Oh, I'm excited. I heard you're like a little rat that always manages to find a way to survive any situation. You know where the bomb is, don't you? Just the freeze. Gee, and we cut away. I don't know. Of course I want to see this stuff, but I kind of want to see more of that. I'm so excited we get another Coon family member. That's exciting. Okay. Jeez. How can he contain a massive divine sea animal, or Shinhei Shinwei, like that without even a fishbowl? No wonder he's a family head. Yusracha, you goddamn cat. You're not really dead, are you? And we have the core. You can't be gone just like that. And then he begins to reform, it seems. Again, anatomy. How does it work? And it looks like his core is a little damaged, like there's a couple prongs broken. Does that mean he's hurt? I don't know what this means. Is that the 9, or their 9 prongs? Is that the cat's 9 lives? Has he lost 3 of them and he has 3, or he has 6 or 7 remaining, he lost 2 or 3? There was another panel higher up. I could just go look back at that. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like 3 are missing, 6 are remaining. Is that the 9 lives? Alright, we have them fooshed back together. That was close. And there's no fishbowl, so I can't even tell where it's coming from. Sriracha, you're alive. You'd better not die until I make you pay for everything you've done. He's so loud, unlike his father. That's some serious firepower. It damaged the core. Almost half of it's gone. If we lose any more of it, I'm not sure if it'll be repairable. And then we see another shot of the rapid. It's so cool. And we got the other creatures too. Or at least a shot of the Kraken in there as well. How many of those monsters do you have, Traumaray? Hey, Blondie. And Doom's running over to Yuan Sung. There's something we need to do together. Let's move their warp fleet. What do you mean? Wait, are you thinking of using the warp device? But we know exactly where it leads to. It's okay. Even if the warp device is linked to their main ship, there's a way to avoid going there. Doom, are you talking about? You sure are quick. We'll destroy the warp gate at the same time as we warp. If we escape through that gate during the battle, the enemies will come after us. If we destroy the gate right then, both the family head and us will end up somewhere other than the opposite gate. So, is that how warp gates work? Again, see you never telling us this. This is out of nowhere. Again, not complaining, just saying it's kind of like, if they do escape like this, it's a little Deus Ex Machina, because we never knew, oh yeah, if you smash the warp gate while you're warping, it doesn't just like kill you, it just sends you somewhere random, I guess. Huh? You call that or it sends you somewhere like maybe a midway point between the 2 gates? I have no idea. Huh? You call that a plan? But if we do that, I know, we could get stuck in some middle area forever, so yeah, it's random. Or get caught up in the explosion and die, okay. So it might just randomly warp them somewhere else. But now that the family head has appeared, it's better than dying here. I know it's risky, but it's worth a shot given the circumstances. Yama and I have already agreed to do it. So that's why Yama helped Yasracha fight the family head. He wasn't just fighting for no reason. Alright, let's give it a try. I love you, Unsung. Let him get some screen time. What? You're really going to do it? It's better than it's better than just sitting around and dying here. Lafav, could you take care of destroying the gate once we've gone through? Damn it, fine. As long as you get the family head and his minions out of here. I guess I might as well help. Then, let's wait for a chance to do it. They'll let their guard down eventually. Alright, we have the explosions going off, Shinsu beams, tentacles, slapping. It looks like he hit Yasracha into the side of the wall again. Yasracha just getting whooped. And then Yama cuts through it again. You alright? Since when do you worry about me? Sorry, this thing is being super laggy. I really hope it doesn't kill the video, but yeah, it's being super laggy. I can't even get near him. Although, all this confusion will make it easier for Doom to get around. Alright. More rapid blast, it looks like. And Yama tanks it. Jeez. Another cool shot. They're really like using this same composition, though, for these rapid shots. Oh. Watch out. We see the Kraken's eyes. And then we have Yuan Sung messing around. And a massive blast coming out of the side of the Raven again. Oh. They were able to protect themselves. Jeez. This guy sure is tough. Damn. Why do I feel like I keep getting farther away the longer we fight? Ah, it's so cool. Don't slow down. We don't have much time. If Lopobia's whole army gets here, we won't be able to fight them all. Keep moving. Yes, Master. And we have the goofy run cycles. The goofy run poses for Bomb and Jinsung. I love it. Hold on. Are you okay? Yeah, but I'm not sure if we can withstand that attack. You're right. We shouldn't have let our guard down. If we only had that owl with us. Change of plans. Forget about capturing that irregular. What? We'll back off while pretending to fight them. Seeing that they keep pushing forward, I don't think they know the family head is here. They wouldn't dare do that if they knew. As we back up, during the fight, we'll gradually bring the irregular closer to the family head. Once the family head senses his presence, it's game over for him anyway. Alright. And they're avoiding another of Bomb Shinsu blasts. As Jinsung and Bomb keep charging. Did you see that, Viol? They changed their stance. I think they're trying to lure us outside. It's a trap. No one knows what's waiting over there. But we won't stop, will we? That's right. Because our companions are over there. We have to push ahead. Let's go. Yes, Master. And again, they're still pushing forward. You fools. The person waiting for you on the other side is someone greater than you could ever imagine. And we get another shot of Trauma Ray on his throne. If we can just bring the irregular to the family head, victory will be ours. Jeez, and we still have these shots showing the passage through this fight. It's so good. Alright, they're almost at the exit. And then they crash out from the hole where they first pushed Jinsung in. And I'll make it outside. And then Shinwan Ryu, here we go. And then, oh, because he can probably sense that he's using Shinwan Ryu. And that's like how we can tell that he's the irregular. Yeah, we have Cobalt sit up. Cobalt? It's the irregular. Go get him. And is he gonna do the same thing he did to Yama Yasracha? Yep, and he just like reverse Kelhelm yoinks him. Or at least it looks like he's about to. I'm assuming he's going to succeed. Because like I said, I think the two big things we need to see before the arc ends is Bomb meeting Trauma Ray and Yasracha dying. I think Yasracha... Like, there's so many death flags. I think Yasracha's gotta die at this point. Maybe not. Could be wrong. Maybe it'll be a fate worse than death thing where he just gets taken to be Traumare's servant again, which would be dark. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then we see Bam getting yoinked up. And Jinsung doesn't get taken with him, it seems like. Because, of course, if Jinsung got taken with him, I guess Jinsung could die, which would be a bad thing. We have Yuansung reacting. And then Yama and Jisracha as well. And that's... I was going to say, who is that? It's Perseus. And Calavan, the Irregular. And he yoinked him in. So it's you. You're the new guy in the tower. The one from the outside. Alright. I've been wanting to meet you. And he stands back up. This is great. That shot too. I am curious as to what Traumare's entire purpose and plan for all of this is. I mean, we know how we got here. And this whole situation and how it was engineered isn't Traumare's doing. Traumare is kind of just taking advantage of the situation that Macheni set up. Because the whole way that we got here is that Macheni used the Hell Train situation to use Bomb as bait to get Jinsung to fight Calavan, because she knew that Calavan could beat Jinsung, and then she could capitalize that on capturing him, and then bring him to the nest to use him as bait to get Bomb and FUG to attack, because she said that nobody, like, she wants war. We already know Macheni said multiple times she wants war and chaos. And she said earlier in this arc, like maybe during Gakujidoseng, I don't remember, that like Zahard's Empire doesn't take FUG seriously, but if FUG gets a success here, if they get a W here, then Zahard's Empire might take FUG seriously, and FUG might feel bolder to attack, and hey, we're going to get that war, we're going to get that chaos kicking off. It's going to draw more people into war. And I feel like Bomb taking Leviathan was probably a part of that as well. I don't think she really needed Leviathan released or needed Leviathan herself. I think just the chaos of it all, of FUG getting a W here, especially if Bomb takes Leviathan with him and leaves, and then Zahard's army can be like, wow, FUG has this really dangerous thing now too. I think that the more that it builds up for a war, the more Macheni wins, and she kind of set this whole situation up. But now Traumare has seen this situation and gone, hey, I'm going to go there myself to see the Irregular. So we have no clue why. We have no clue why. Like, he didn't set this up. Macheni set this up. But he still wanted to come here himself to see Bomb for some reason. And also, if he shows up, does that mean more family heads get involved? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Does that mean that Luzlek shows up? Because the whole reason that Luzlek didn't show up to begin with was that he said, hey, if I show up, the family heads show up. So I mentioned this before when Traumare first started getting hinted to be involved. It's like, well, if a family head shows up, that's the whole reason that Luzlek wasn't here to begin with. Does Luzlek show up? Does another Slayer show up? Who from FUG potentially says, hey, wow, a family head showed up, maybe it's time to get involved. Yeah, because, you know, maybe not even Luzlek personally. It could just be another Slayer that could get involved because of this. So yeah, there's a lot of intrigue. I really think we're wrapping up towards the end, though. I really think this stuff with Traumare can't end conclusively yet. Like, it's too early to end conclusively. I think this to me is much, much more like Gustang showing up in Floor of Death, where Gustang had a plan and he sort of was putting that plan into motion. I don't know if Traumare's like got any specific plans or anything, but I think he has a reason he wants to see Bomb. I don't think it's just to murder him. So I think he has something he wants, and either he's going to tell Bomb about what he wants, or he's going to try to take what he wants. Maybe he wants Leviathan from Bomb, but why? Because he couldn't control Leviathan, and Leviathan was sealed, presumably at his orders, because the Lopobia seal was the thing keeping him trapped. So yeah, maybe he does want Leviathan. Maybe he wants to tell Bomb, hey, hang out with Leviathan. He's kind of a shithead, but you can be a good influence on him. I don't know. There are a ton of possibilities, and I'm excited to see where that leads. Because again, I don't know what's happening next. Even though I said I was spoiled on like one panel of a future chapter, I don't know what any of this means for like the future. Because like I feel like could we even have a dozen more chapters of this arc? Like I feel like we can't have that much more. Like I don't know. I don't know where it goes from here at all. And that's really exciting. I mean, I think there is potential for it to go poorly. Like, say Bomb just said, I have Leviathan powers now, blah, and then blasted Trauma Ray away. That would suck. That would be awful. So it has the potential to go horribly wrong, but I highly doubt it. But it's not impossible. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, that's it. Thank you for watching. I've got other Tower of God videos up on the channel if you want to watch them too. Got a bunch of other Tower of God projects that I'm thinking about. A bunch of collaborations with other YouTubers I'm thinking about. I want to do predicting every high ranker's rank very soon. Another idea that I had recently because of comments was to do a lore video on the 13 Great Warriors and the Great Journey, and maybe even like Tower of God history before them, maybe the early days like the War of Genesis, maybe just a big Tower of God history lesson video where I just talk about lore from as far back as we know until like the Age of Genesis. Just talk about like how I did that one Tower of God history lesson on like the meta sense of the series. Do a Tower of God history lesson on the like in-universe early history of Tower of God's world. I think that would be pretty interesting. And then there was another video. Oh yeah, I've thought about this video on and off so many times throughout the past few years, but all of Bomb's regular teammates, or maybe all of Bomb's teammates in general, I don't know. I guess maybe all of Bomb's regular teammates, I don't know how to do it. Because if I do all of Bomb's allies, that list becomes way too long. So maybe all of Bomb's regular teammates ranked from worst to best, like by how good of a teammate they are. Like, for example, Paracule has never really particularly tried to help Bomb. I mean, he did help Rack catch up to him, kind of incidentally, when Rack and Andraste were chasing him that time. But he kind of was like screwing with things in Season 1. In Season 2, he made it so that they couldn't summon a Knocker Ron for the finale, which would have maybe helped them. So like kind of on the bad teammate side of things. On the good teammate side of things, without Wangnan, Bomb might have failed or messed up on the 20th floor's test in Untrustworthy Room and potentially gotten one of his friends killed by FUG. Plus Wangnan summoned him at Workshop Battle and was necessary for that. So again, I feel like that's sort of the good teammate side of things, and of course like the emotional support and everything, but good teammate side of things in that, yeah, Bomb might have actually been straight up screwed without Wangnan in the 20th floor. But yeah, either way, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, bunch of ideas coming. Like if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this chapter, my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. Just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Thank you so much to people who are already patrons, because it helps me continue to make videos. Yeah, I guess I'll get channel memberships going at some point too. I've had the ability to do that for a while, but whenever I have time to work on YouTube stuff, I kind of prioritize making videos over trying to find ways to make money, because I don't know, it's not really about that to me. I mean, I do need to make money in order to keep making videos to a certain degree. Um, but at the same time, my focus is kind of just on the content and what I want to make and what people want to see. But I'll get around to that eventually. There's a super thanks button that I think lets you post like a special comment or something. I have no idea how exactly it works, but that's a thing now. Yeah. So yeah, super thank you for all. Yes, super thanks to you guys for all of the support, especially on Tower of God stuff recently. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.